Greetings, beautiful people. Come on in, come on in, come on in. Hey, James, nice to see y'all. Hey, Miss Chicago, what's going on? Hey, no problem, no drama, no problem. How y'all doing? What's up, Cutting Edge? I'm glad you guys could come in here. Listen, I'm not gonna hold y'all long because I've realized that a lot of y'all celebrate some of these days and things like that. But I got some things I want to talk to y'all about. Okay, so what I'm gonna do first is try to figure out how to turn this music down just a tad so I can have a nice conversation with my fellow YouTubians. Come on in. Y'all see the title? The title is The Games People Play. And we know people play a lot of games, right? People play a lot of games, don't they? Well, I'm going to break it down to y'all about how this game playing works. Let me get over here so I can cut this music. Matter of fact, I'm going to cut it off. Let me get to it. Hang on, guys, just a second. Y'all know me. All right. Now, y'all let me know if y'all can hear me clearly. What's up, Mr. Kimi? Hey, what's going on, sis? Hey, Benjamin, how you doing? I hope everybody is doing well on this beautiful day. Whether you have rain, sleet, or snow in your area, it's cold, it's all of that. That's fine. You're above ground. How about that? Let's be thankful for that. Okay, let's get into this thing. And I'm going to take my time with this, y'all. I'm going to take my time with this one right here. Okay. So you guys haven't seen me in a minute or two. Well, one of the reasons for you all not seeing me is because not only do I have a whole lot of stuff going on in my personal life with the family and all that stuff, nothing bad, nothing like that, but I also been going inside. And so by me going inside, they gave me messages or a message to give you guys. So I'm going to put it on the outside and I'm going to give it to you. Okay, so as you know, there's a lot of games being played all the time. And whether you know it or not, games have been played since the day you were born. All of us was born. But one thing about the game that's being played is that a lot of us don't know that we're in this game. We don't know that we caught up in this game. So let me tell you what triggered it first. What triggered this live stream. So I was outside and I was, in my zone. And my spirit started talking to me, talking to me like a wrought iron. It was like, Now, I'm going to bring up this E man, this E guy. Now, I don't really want to be saying his name all on this thing right here because I don't like to give power to dead stuff. But let's talk about this E guy that everybody's talking about. He got caught with all these different people, with all these politicians and the presidents and the scientists and the lawyers and all these lawmakers and financial advisors and celebrities and spiritual leaders and preachers and all of these people that some of you all look up to. And I must admit, I was a young person a long time ago and used to look up to some of these people, idolize them and stuff, and say, "Ooh, I wish I had that money. Ooh, I wish I lived like them." Da 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 da. But once you grow older, you know better. You don't want what things that people want. So my spirit started talking to me a little bit more. Started telling me a little things like this. Okay, so if you notice that these people that we be following, they set the standards for our life or our lives. Think about this, right? What the president do? What's his job title? You know what it is. Look at the politicians, their job title. And the scientists, they even tell you, and the doctors, they even tell you what to eat and what's good for your body. And we listen to these people and we believe everything that these people say, right? The financial advisors give us finances, tell us what to do with our finances and things like that, right? And half of us are still broke, listening to some of these people that have all this money and stuff, right? And they living the best life. They're living their best life, and we still struggling. Okay, think about it. The spiritual leaders, they even told us, these people got together and even told us who God is. And we believe everything that they say and do. We want to be like them. We believe them. We don't know nothing. We only know what these people been telling us. And now let's take it a little bit further. Let's bring it to the date. We listen and do everything other people tell us to do. Some of us can't even think for ourselves clearly. And I'm just going to be real. Because if it's somebody that we like or know, we'll say, well, okay, well, I believe what that person say. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm going to go with that. But we never go inside to figure out what we believe for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? Think about it. Just think about this. Today is Valentine's Day. A lot of y'all celebrating Valentine's Day. A lot of y'all celebrate all of the holidays. But what we don't realize is what we're doing is we are cursing ourselves by doing these things that other people taught us to do. And some of us don't know what some of these days mean. We don't know. But let me just tell you a little bit, just real quick about Valentine's Day. It's a day of the orgies where people were running buck naked in the streets and everybody was having sex with everybody. Children, men, everybody was just doing it. It was called fertility. They was trying to have babies and they were just buck naked. Everybody in these villages is running wild and just having sex with each other. So every time Valentine's Day come, that's we kind of like we're kind of like carrying on that tradition. Okay. So another thing too, you don't have to give me one special day to love somebody. If you love somebody, you love them for real. Okay. Don't nobody have to tell you what date is, that stands out. Like even with the birthdays and all this stuff that we celebrate. Y'all, listen, back to the drawing board. These same people that has been revealed or is being revealed to you all today, they are only products of their environment. They were taught what they were taught and passed it on to those people, the president, the politicians, the scientists, the lawyers, the financial advisors, all these celebrities, all of these people, the preachers, the what you call it, the bishops and all of this stuff was passed on to them. And guess what they're doing, ladies and gentlemen? I'm not calling you nothing in between. I'm calling you ladies and gentlemen. They passed it on to us, and guess what we doing? We've been passing it on to our children and our children's children, right? They seem to get generational wealth. We seem to continuously be generationally cursed. Why is that? It's because, let me help you out in case you don't know, we're cursing ourselves. And even on this YouTube thing, we're doing the same thing. We are doing the same thing. We are playing games, the games that people play. We've been taught to do that. Remember, have y'all had history in school and all of this? I know y'all remember Athens, Greece, and back in the Roman times, how they used to be in this big old cathedral outside, and all these kings and stuff would set up, and all these big politicians and things back in the day used to sit around in this great big dome, wide open dome, you know what I'm saying? And get people to fight against each other to the death for their entertainment and amusement. Well, that's what's happening on these YouTube streets, ladies and gentlemen. You just don't know it. The games people play. And if you think that we're not being recorded, as though like that E-file came out, the Epstein file, let's just say the name, that came out and they was recording all this stuff, and we got all the information and dibs and dabs on them. If you're not thinking that they're not getting into dibs and dabs on you, you're sadly mistaken, even on this YouTube streets and all the other social media platforms that you use. Hey, and by the way, the people that created it, wasn't they in those videos or in them files, the E-files? Wasn't they in the files? So I'm just saying, what are we really doing? What are we really doing to one another on this platform and in our real lives? I mean, we need to stop and take a minute and pause. Think about it. Let me repeat this. Those people taught us everything that we're doing right now and everything that we think we know. They told it to us and we believe them. And we kind of like pattern our lives behind them or after them. We idolize these people, right? We do. Our dreams as citizens is to what? Oh, you get up, you go to school, you become a young adult. Once you become a young adult, what you do, you get married, you have some children, you get that house with the white picket fence, right? You work all of your life, you get a good little retirement when you settle down, and you stay there until the day you die. And that's your life. That's most of our lives. But what are their lives really like? They can travel the world. They can go to different places that they never been before. They can, go out, lay out on the beach. They can eat the caviar, the shrimps. They can do all of these things. But you and I, us little people, we can only dream of the things that they have. The luxury of their life, the games people play. And so now we take some of their mentality because we was raised with it and taught and bred it into us from our ancestors and stuff like that. Because don't forget now, don't you remember the first 13 presidents owned slaves? We were all slaves, and guess what? Some of us wanted to be in the White House, in the big house, not in the fields. So we fought each other to do that. Okay? So why are we fighting each other now? Is it so that we can hope to be in the White House? Now, now that's a question that I want you to think about, because knowing everything that you know now and the things that's coming out now, I wouldn't even want to be in the White House. Some of the hideous stuff and the appalling stuff that we have found out now, would you really want to be in the White House or amongst these type people? Right? And some people will say, well, hey, everybody wasn't accused of this. Only that one person is the villain. Well, I was taught if you lay down with dogs, you come up with fleas. I was also taught that another thing I was taught, an old saying that we used to say back in the day, you are the company that you keep. You are exactly the company that you keep. Birds of a feather flock together. Okay? So, guilty by association, right? So, in that sense, I'm guilty by association by being on here on the YouTube street, waddling in the mud with everybody else doing ignorant shit. The games people play. The only thing I can say about myself is that one thing about me playing the game is I realize it's a game. I know when to stop or to wave the white flag. A lot of us don't know how to do that because we wasn't taught that. We was taught to fight to the death. Back to this presidents and the politicians and the scientists and the lawyers and the financial people and the bishops and all of these different things teaching us all of this spiritual stuff. I wonder, why are we always looking outward instead of looking inward for what we need? We are always using these eyes that we have to look outward at others and just hope to have what we need. But did you not know that what we need is never outward? It is always inward. What do you mean by that, yo? I mean that if you sit still in silence by yourself and ask yourself, what do you need? What do you need? What do you spiritually need to make it through this life? What do you need? Do you need a politician to tell you what to do? Do you need a lawyer to tell you what to do with your little 2 cents when you don't really have all of that? He tells you, oh, well, you could take $20 out your check, take $30 or $50 out your paycheck and put it to the side, starve the whole month, be behind on your light, water, or gas or your mortgage. Make sure you put that to the side because that's really important. And then you may get a foreclosure note knowing that your check is not, or your monthly or weekly payment is wages is not enough to even put 10 cents to the side. Come on, y'all. Come on. The games people play. We go to these churches and we sit back in the churches and we amen, hallelujah, brothers and sisters, I love you. Yeah, peace be unto you. We kiss each other on the cheek with a friendly kiss and we leave out of the church and we go home and think our lives are going to be better. Come to find out, we got the pastor's wife dressing inappropriately. Let's just be real, being seductive. We got the pastors messing with the people, the women in the church, or some men, depending on our preference. We got all of these people lying to us. The games that people play. When are we going to stop playing the game? Because we're really not good at it. And see, the games that these people are playing, they have one thing in common, or may I say a couple of things in common, and that's the reason why they're winning. We can't seem to be playing, we can't play a game to benefit us because we're always thinking about ourselves. You see, the games that these people play, they don't mind working in groups. They love being in groups because they have like minds. They have a goal. They have a plan. They have administration. They have what we call it, the government. See, and everybody works under that umbrella for that one goal. But what do? We can't even govern our own homes, let alone govern each other. Our homes are towed all the way up. We let these people tell us who we're supposed to love. We let these people tell us how many children we're supposed to have. And then here's the thing, we listen to them. And then when we can't feed our children and things like that, we run to them for help, knowing in the first place that the man or the woman that we're laying down with to have children is not really a soulmate or good for us. The games that people play, the games people play. You know, I'm telling you, I'm kind of sick of playing games and seeing games being played. And I want everyone to know that I will not be a part of anyone's game in real life or on YouTube or anywhere else, because I am a free thinker. I go inside. And if my spirit tells me something is right for me or for my spirit to hear, it's something I want to do. And if I'm, can't nobody tell me how to move, because I realize this is a game. And now let me just say this, and I'm going to end this live stream after this. Let me just say this piece right here. We guys need to be smart, because these people play chess for real, right? They play chess for real. And my thing is, why is it now that the most powerful people in the world are showing you a tidbit or a snippet of their indiscretions? If you think for 1 minute that something was leaked or all of this stuff like this, you're sadly mistaken. It's a reason why they're showing us some of the things that we're seeing right now in their games. It's a reason. And I want to let you know and to warn you that you should be on your P's and Q's and looking around and wondering why and how is this going to affect you in your real life, in your homes with your family. You understand? Because again, they've been playing games from the beginning of time with us. And who is us? And it's not saying that it's whites against blacks. No, I'm talking about us, the people with nothing. I'm talking about the peasants. I'm talking about the people that is not worthy of us being in our presence. I'm talking about the people that don't have the same type gene pool that they want to create, right? This is what's happening. And some of us are entertained by that and thinking it's just something on television, because we've been desensitized to think that oh, it's just something on TV. No, it's much bigger than what you think. And in my personal opinion, I don't believe no one that's in power goes to jail. No one unalives themselves. I believe that they're still living. I believe that all those people, anybody that you want to talk about that they so-called got caught, they're living somewhere that you are in a place in this world that you've never heard of. That you've never heard of. Again, the games people play. We as a people, right? What I'm talking about as a people, I'm talking about the little man, the little so-called little person, the small person is not a part of this big time game that these people are playing. We need to stop playing games and wasting all our energy on some bunch of bullshit and get back to the real life shit, you know? Because once again, it's not just about us. We have our generation that we want to protect. I know I want to protect my legacy. I want to save every piece of energy that I have to direct to my legacy. And all of this infighting and all this nigga noise is a bit much. And I just want to shake these YouTube streets up a little bit and let you guys know, or to bring to your attention, that you're not the only one that's playing games, and you've been taught how to play games by the ones that play it best. But they play it to win, and they get you caught up thinking that you are them. You will lose every time. Because don't forget now, hollering and screaming and doing foul stuff and always in this negative pits of negative energy and negative vibration, that'll kill you faster than you can say hi to. Right? Because don't forget, you got the blood pressure. Most of the people, men and women here, where we over the 40, that's not spring chicken material. They ain't young no more. So every little answer you should count. Yeah, but anyway, enough of that part. But I'm just saying, Don't think that we're good at these games. They better at the games than we are. And if you want to win, really win a game in this thing we call life, you better learn how to go in and start looking inward at your spirit, and let your conscience be your guide. Stop letting other people lead you and guide you and tell you what to do, how to think, how to move, how to feel. Because again, I told you many times before, once somebody control your emotions, they control you. They can control you. They can make you cry. They can make you mad. They can make you want to tear their ass apart. They can make you do all of these things. But I'm telling you, I have learned many years ago, I am my own God. I am in control of my own being. I am in control. I move when I move. I speak when I speak. I walk when I walk. I talk when I talk. And I'm proud to say that I'm glad that I'm spiritually inclined in that part. Why? Because somebody told me, no, my spirit speaks to me. And some of those old hymns that old people used to sing, he said, he walks with you and he will talk with you. That's an old hymn. See, everybody's not asleep. I'm wide awake and I see what's happening. I'm just here to try to make you guys aware that we're playing games that other people want us to play. Well, I'm going to tell you what, how they do it, tag, you're it, not me. I'm not it. I'm not it. You know, I'm not it. I'm just saying, listen, guys, I'm telling y'all, look, ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Okay? I'm gonna look at some of these, I'm gonna look at some of y'all comments, but that's basically what I want to say to y'all. I'm basically want to let you guys know it's enough. It's really enough. It's enough because bigger shit is coming. And I'm telling y'all, and I foresee it. It is coming faster than you know. Faster than you know. We have no time to waste. And this is not no scare tactic trying to put fear among nobody. No, I'm telling y'all to wake the hell up and start being the kings and queens of your own castle and rule it in your own households, right? Love who you love, right? Do what's best for you. Speak to the God in you, not the one in the sky, not the one that these crooked pastors have for them telling you who to pray to. No, know him for yourself. And most of all, know thyself. Know who you are. And once you know who you are, you'll know how to move. That's what I'm saying. Okay, so now, all right, I'm gonna look at some of these comments right here, y'all, because I've been talking, looking straight up, and I didn't want to put the camera on, even though I'm still beautiful in my own way. Just say that I'm beautiful in my own way. But yeah, y'all, things are really getting ready to hit the fan. Because ask yourself this question: why would they show you all this stuff? And let me say something else too, mamas and daddies, anyone with children, watch your babies. Keep your babies close to you. Teach them at home if you have to. Pay attention to what they're saying to you. Believe them when they tell you the first times, mama. Believe them. Stop bringing men and strangers into your homes that are not their father. Vice versa, men. Stop bringing women around your young sons that's not their mother. This is a wicked world that we're living in. Let's just make it plain. And you can see it now a little bit for yourself. Imagine the stuff that you have not seen or have yet to know. But if you were still and quiet in your sunken place when you in your own little world and not around a whole bunch of noise, and you're doing your meditation with your eyes just closed and just listening to what your spirits say, it'll tell you what's up. You don't need Breaker 19 or the channel 6 or 812 or whatever your news channel is. You'll know. And that's why I'm here, because I know. And my spirit told me to come on here and talk to you, to let you be aware that you need to stand still and see the salvation of your God. Everybody don't have the same God, because I don't know who these people praise that do this wicked things to babies allegedly and all this other bullshit. I don't know that. I don't know who that is. I don't know what that is. I just know it don't have nothing to do with me, and I stay far away from that stuff. And anybody with those characteristics, I don't want to be around them. Anybody. So we need to wake up, ladies and gentlemen. We need to wake up. It's enough time, and it's always kind of ways to make money. You don't have to bite the jiggler vein or the jugular vein out of your partner's neck to make money on this YouTube thing. We don't have to do all of that. You know, we can say, if you're upset with somebody, we can say what we got to say and we can keep it moving. We can do that. That's what adults do. I don't know. I don't know what this is. I just know it's a lot. I know it's much. And like I said, we've been taught to play games with one another. But who's entertained really by the games that people play? And if we're that entertained by the games that people play, especially if it's games that to me that's cutthroat, what did that make me? I'm asking myself this question. What did that make me if I'm entertained with the legs crossed and feeding into? I love my brothers and sisters, truly love them. Why? I told y'all before, we're all a part of this big, magnificent thing that we don't know really what to call it, but we know it exists. We all here, we all came from that. And so that means you are a part of me, whether I like it or not, or whether I like you or not. I'm still not going to do anything to harm you because I understand what karma is. I don't have to go to the school of Mayat to learn what karma is. As a child, I learned you get what you put out. I know that if I go steal something from somebody else, chances are somebody gonna steal something from me. I know if I hurt somebody, I might get hurt, not get hurt by that same person, but my time is coming. And like my grandmother used to say, with her birthday was February the 12th, a couple of days ago, she would have been 103 if she lived today. She used to say it's down the road for you. You see, we have to be careful on what we do to one another and how we speak to one another. Thank you, Cynthia. I appreciate that, baby. Yeah, we have to be really careful on how we treat one another and how we talk to one another. Because I'm telling y'all, we're helping curse ourselves. We are definitely cursing our own self and don't even know it. We're being self-destructive. We're destroying ourselves. And we're blaming other people, like the president, the politicians, the scientists, the lawyers, and all them. Why? Because they know what they're doing. They have a plan. They know where they're going. They know when they close their eyes or get cremated or go underground or however how they perish. They know that their children or family is going, generation is going to be have generational wealth. Half of us don't even have life insurance. Half of us, I can guarantee you, don't even have life insurance. And we talking reckless on this thing. That means somebody mama may have to bury them. Do that make sense? It's just crazy, y'all. It's just crazy to me. I've been watching this thing for months and months and months and months and months and years on this thing, and I don't like it. I really don't like it. And people say, oh, and Will, I can hear him now. Log off, yo. I have, and I will continue to do that. And see, if I hadn't logged off, I wouldn't be able to come back to you to tell you what my spirit just told me to tell you in this message that I'm giving you. You see, so I know when to log off because I listen, I go inside. I don't look outside. I like to stay inside. You see, that's why it's very important to sometimes, like Will said, people think Will crazy, but even in some of his little drunken rants and smokes when he get high, Will speaks with a sober mind. Some of the things that he say, y'all might be laughing at him, but you can learn from anyone. And not to try to call you anything, Will. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You can learn from anyone, right? You ain't got to like them, because I can learn from my enemies what not to do, right? Anyway, yeah, I just wanted to pop that off on y'all, and I hope you guys, I hope I didn't, say too much. Well, yeah, I hope I said what the hell I needed to say. I'm not going to apologize for anything that I said, so I don't even know what I'm tripping off and why I'm saying that. But, and anybody take this live stream and flip it and twist it and say all this bullshit that I didn't say, no, I'm saying We got a whole lot of people in power that we're looking at. And I'm saying there's a lot of people on YouTube in your real life, and even from the day you were born, that plays games, the games that people play. And I'm telling you that we're not always the winner or come out to be the winner in these games that other people are playing. And I'm also saying do not waste time, energy, or effort in playing games, especially when you know that you're going to be the loser in the end. And remember, always somebody is watching you and they're trying to take something from the game that you're playing to use it to their benefit. And you are the ones looking dumb. You are the ones looking ignorant. You are the ones that look like there's no togetherness in this world when it comes to doing the things that are important, like raising your families and networking with one another, trying to get ahead with one another, being in groups wherein you are like-minded, trying to build with one another, or you just laugh and joke with one another. You ain't got to always build. It's other shit to do. I'm just saying. Yeah. And stop listening to other people. Stop listening to other people try to tell you what to do. Do what your spirit tells you to do. Look within, not without. That's it. That's what I got for you. Yeah, I'm gonna drop the link and see if everybody want to come up and just holler at me for a minute. Okay, the chat moving kind of fast. You guys just jumping. And you know something else too? A lot of y'all over here, and I know, and I'm not trying to insult you, but a lot of y'all over here because of the title, and may have thought that I might be saying something to start drama or whatever. You know how, when I come out, sometimes I'll just say what I'm thinking. That's how I do anyway. But I've been a thought about what I'm saying anyway. But I'm glad that you came. But what I want you to know is you're not here because of what you thought you were here for. You're here because you're supposed to be here, is because this message is for you. So I just want you to know that this message is for you. Because you would have never crossed my path. Not as high as my spirit has been for the last couple of days. You wouldn't have never came to me. You're here because you're supposed to. So I want you all to look in. And I do love each and every one of you. And no, I don't know you. But I can feel you. And I know that whoever put you here put me here. And we don't share the same mamas and daddies, but I know we're in the spirit here, right? And people get scared. Some people get scared when you talk about God or the spirit. You know what I mean? I'm not talking about God. I'm talking about that spirit. I'm talking about that thing that brought us here. I'm talking about that. And we would not be in this little group that we've been in for these 4 or 5 years. We didn't listen, how big is this internet? Why is it that we're here? That's the question. And another question, the one I really want to leave you guys with. Why are they showing us all of this shit? Why? What's next? And believe me, it's an answer to the why. Believe me, it's an answer to the why. Yeah, but anyway, let me try to drop this link real quick and just see if anybody want to shout at me and talk to me. And if not, I can dig it. Ain't no problem. Because y'all know me. I get in and I get out. Let me see how I'm supposed to do this. I'm supposed to hit the where that thing at? Y'all, I don't be on here like all the time. So let me see. Hit this thing right here. Okay, I got it. Think I do. I think it is. I'm gonna see if anybody want to holler at me real quick. All right, I'm supposed to copy that. I called myself and did it, and now I'm supposed to put it down here. I'm just talking myself through it. That's how I learn. I don't think that's gonna work. Let's see. The last time I tried to do that thing, it wouldn't take. So I'm gonna do it one more time. Let me try one more time. If it don't, then que sera, sera. Hold on, y'all. Let me try one more time. Yeah. So what y'all thinking? Y'all hitting that thing. Hey, Smitty, how you doing? What's up, Kuda? How you doing? Thanks again, Cynthia. I appreciate you stopping through, baby. Let me try to put this thing down here. I'm hitting this lady with this person with the plus. Let's see. Okay, here it is. Hang on, guys. Y'all probably ain't gonna come up here. Y'all saying yo talk too damn much. Okay, it says copy. Let me go down here. Hold on. Where this shit at? Hold on. There you go, y'all. I just put it in there. So I finally hit that. The first one, it didn't work. So I don't know. But there go the link if anybody want to come up and talk to me. I hope you guys are having a good day. And I really do hope you guys Start talking more to y'all children and children's children, grandbabies and everything, your spouse, and try to figure out really a plan for your family to prosper, right? And realize that we're living, people playing games. It's games. We know what we are, y'all. We are pawns on a chessboard. You know them pawns on the chessboard? That's what we are to these people. That's exactly what we are. And we don't even know it. And most of us have no way out because we've been in here for a long time. But the only way out that I would suggest and tell you guys, and then I drop the link. If you don't come, that's fine. But you got like a few seconds because I'll click this off in a minute because I really don't want to lose the message either. But I want y'all to just keep this in your mind. Just keep this little thing in your mind. Hashtag I check in. Remember that. Hashtag I check in, which means that you check inside of your spirit, inside of yourself, listening to your conscience and letting your conscience be your guide. Thank you, Smitty. Oh, that's sweet, baby. Thank you, baby. Oh, I love you too, baby. Yeah. Okay, y'all, you get it? Y'all get that? Just get that if you don't get nothing else out this live stream. I check inside. I check in. Just say I check in, which means go inside of yourself every day. Give yourself a few minutes, if it ain't about 5 minutes out of your day, and check in with yourself and figure out which way you're going to move for that day, right? Make sure your families are protected, mamas and daddies. Yeah, don't let nobody tell you who to love. Don't let nobody tell you when your relationship is over. Don't let nobody tell you that kind of stuff. Don't let nobody tell you what's good for your body. How do you feel when you eat the things that you eat? Do it feel good to your body even afterwards? Right? You know a lot of things that you search outside for other people to tell you. You know a lot of things about life that you search outside of yourself for other people to tell you. See? You don't have to do that. Know thyself, ladies and gentlemen. Know thyself. And you're worthy. You're worthy. And once again, I love you. And it ain't got a damn thing to do with Valentine's Day. Okay? Nothing. So I'm gonna get up off here, y'all. I just want to just make that say and make that clear. And I'm getting off, y'all. So peace, everybody. Try to walk right and talk right and love ye one another. If you don't love, can learn to love each other, which means wish nobody no harm. You know what I'm saying? Then move around. Then move around. It's not worth it. It's not worth you dying because you're slowly dying, killing yourself. You're slowly killing yourself and don't even know it. Yeah. Okay, y'all. I'm out of here. Peace, everybody. Have a good day.